This is set number 71004, the Collectible Minifigures Lego Movie series. Now this is, if you may notice, there is a difference in this video. I actually added more light, so let me know in the comments if this light works out for you. I'm trying to get more clarity with some of these minifigures so you can see them at a better, just to see all their details much better. And today we have Velma Staplebot. Ages 5 and up, one of 16 figures released in late 2013, early 2014. This minifigure has 6 pieces and retails for $3. To me, she's actually one of the harder figures to find in the series in total. Because it's been, I've searched through tons of boxes and different packages just trying to find her. And being the last minifigure, and the hardest one to find, I'm not really going to use that too much as far as getting this figure. I'm just going to look at how they are by themselves. But I just thought you'd like to know it is a harder figure to find. So here we have the packaging for the box. For the minifigure. I will not show the dot codes because I'm really not interested in them. They are hard to read. I do apologize if some of you do want to see the dot codes. Let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll do a separate video for them. Sometimes they're a little tricky to find on the back. I personally find it better to use, just by feeling the texture of the packages. Here we have our checklist, and on the checklist, Velma Staplebot is number 11 of 16 figures. On the back, we get to see the Lego Movie advertisement, and on the bottom, it shows you a QR code. You can scan this with a QR reader, free to download from any app. And you can use this to see some cool features, such as the Lego Movie trailer. I think it also takes you to the Lego Movie Experience app, which is also available for free for download in the App Store. So let's take a look at our minifigure now. Just put him up on the pedestal so we can get a better look at her. So some of you who don't know, Velma Staplebot is made to be a robot secretary to President Business, as featured in the Lego Movie. Now this is being a previewing of the movie, so I don't really have anything to say as far as her abilities in the movie or anything like that, but there have been clips featuring her. So as we look across her torso, we can identify that she's being very formal. The torso by itself does not show any sort of robot skin, as I like to call it, so it is reusable for other minifigures. You just have to replace the hands. Her feet, on the other hand, do have that robot skin I refer to, and basically it just means they have some chrome detail that signifies this is a robot. So it is harder to use with other minifigures, unless you put it off as they were like knee braces or something like that, but less likely. I do like the color scheme with her because it uses a bunch of colors we don't normally get as far as minifigures or even regular pieces. There's a look at her hairstyle on the side, and it is a little, once you find it, you'll know it's hers. But sometimes it gives you a little bit more time to look for it, just because of her rarity in each of the boxes. You can also recognize it because it has this little hair flip on the back, but definitely the rounder part can help you find her. This is probably the most significant piece as far as finding this specific figure. As we take off her hair, here's how it looks on the inside. So you get an idea around how that looks and what kind of pieces are jutting out when we have the hair off. As we get a closer look at her face, you can see it looks like a female robot, as we've had many times before, but these being more with the cylindrical heads, that typically are used for minifigures. For this one, we notice that she has some kind of lipstick, some eyelashes, a little dot on the left side, and she also has a microphone on the right side. So, we also have with her, now what I was saying about the colors, I meant to go more into detail about that. The colors with her make this really neat because if you can't tell, this is the same color that's used for the Bumblebee minifigure in Series 10. And the legs, I don't recall that color being used too often with any minifigures or in many real pieces. So I can't identify what color it matches the closest to, but it's definitely something unique as far as a minifigure color. Now the item that we have with her is this little clipboard. It's a 2x2 piece, which is why I wouldn't really, I mean, it does help to look for her, but it's also, you know, not helpful because we have two other figures. William Shakespeare has a 2x2 piece, and Abraham Lincoln also has a 2x2 piece. It can narrow it down only so far as finding her in packages. And the actual detail that's shown on here, on this little clipboard, says, Super Secret Plan, and in quotes, Taco Tuesday. Now, it's all written kind of tiny, but you can still read it if you look at it very closely. You can also see it has the detail for some pages and some coffee stains. For example, you know, having a coffee cup sitting on top of there, and you know, the not condensation, I can't think of the word for it, but let me know in the comments. I know what the word is, and I think you know what I mean. But when you rest a cup on top of some papers or another object, sometimes it goes through. So, and it's also got a little bit of chrome flashing detail on the top where the clip is, so that's kind of nice. And also, you know, just by that minifigure, it gives us a little bit more into the robot ideas that President Business has used for his robot army, different occupations that they have, and also the Taco Tuesday we now know is a super secret plan. It's more than just handing out free tacos to everyone. Now it's more about the end of the LEGO universe. Now, you don't actually get all that from there. I got it from other places. But it definitely gives you some curiosity for the Taco Tuesday as to why it could be super secret. So overall, this minifigure looks excellent. We do get a lot of robot figures in this LEGO movie series. We get a total of 3 of them. And she's only one of 9 different variations of robots that we get from the LEGO movie theme in total. I actually really like this one because she is easily reusable. The hairpiece could work well with other minifigures as well as the torso. The legs cannot use so much unless you try to ignore that, you know, the chromeness that's shown on her. I also like the clipboard that's included. Very few times have we had a clipboard style Lego brick being printed, so I actually, you know, I like the idea behind this one. And the idea of her as a robot secretary is kind of entertaining, because if President Business is working in a factory and, you know, Octan Towers with all different kinds of robots, you're going to need one of them to, you know, keep track of different objects and events that are going on. You can even see some clips on YouTube where it features President Business, and Velma Staplebot is following behind her, so it gives us a little idea of what she can do and when she gets to... She actually does speak a little bit. So it is kind of fun to watch. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time with more LEGO minifigure reviews.